This is Healing Organization Bundle, 2-in-1 bundle, Declutter Challenge, and Beyond Order. Written by Rachel Yan and Aliyah Rydell. Read by Marcus Mulenga. This is Declutter Challenge, the ultimate guide on how to declutter your life. Learn excellent tips and the best ways to declutter and organize your home to live a more peaceful life. Written by Rachel Yan. Read by Marcus Mulenga. Introduction. Do you feel overwhelmed in life? How many times have you said, "I will do it tomorrow," and 6 months later you still haven't emptied that drawer? Procrastination is the thief of time. My friends, it'll rob you of your joy, rob you of your time, and 10 years down the line, you will look back wondering why you haven't achieved anything in life. You will never get to your place of purpose by living under chaos. There is no such thing as an organized mess. According to experts, a cluttered home equals a cluttered life. Studies prove that once you get your home in order, everything else will start to fall into place. Let me give you some alarming statistics. The average person spends 60 hours per year looking for lost items. That equals 150 days throughout a lifetime. Just think of what you could do with 150 additional days. There is more to decluttering than getting rid of unwanted items in the home. It applies to every area of your life. And in this audiobook, we're going to touch on some of those points and provide you with the tips needed to help you become all you need and were created to be. Chapter 1. Is your house full of junk? How to declutter your home. Your house should be your sanctuary, the place where you relax, socialize, lay your head at night, and get a good rest. Unfortunately, this is not the case for many people. Why? It's because their homes are so messy that it causes them more anxiety than a working 60-hour week. A cluttered environment equals a cluttered mind. When you have so much junk in your home that you could open up a thrift store, it's toxic. Here are some tips on how you can declutter your home. Get rid of the junk. Clean. Organize. That's it. People, your home has now officially been decluttered. Chapter 2. Get rid of stinking thinking. How to declutter your mind. Your mind is the most powerful organ in your body. It directs the course of your life, and if it isn't in a good working order, guess what? You're going to have a very hard time. Most of us don't pay attention to our minds. We feed our bodies, but our minds are neglected. We don't think about what we're putting into our minds, and neither do we think about what we're thinking. How would you feel if I were to tell you that everything that is happening in your life right now is a direct result of the way you think? Without getting too scientific here, thoughts are energy. Energy travels and connects to other energy. Everything in life is energy. So whatever you think about the most, you will attract into your life. This is a universal law. There's no getting around this fact. So you can either let the laws work for you, or they will work against you. According to research, human beings think approximately 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. That's a lot of thinking, right? But if I were to ask you to write down your last 1,000 thoughts, you wouldn't remember. That's because most of the time, you are not conscious of your thoughts. The trick is to pay attention to your dominant thought patterns when you catch yourself thinking. What are you thinking about? Are your thoughts negative or positive? Unfortunately, most of our thinking is negative. That inner voice is constantly feeding you bad news. However, the good news is that you have got the power to control your thoughts. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but with persistence and practice, you can master your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. Change the narrative of your mind. Chapter 3. Are your friendships holding you back? How to declutter your relationships. When I was a teenager,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?